And I'm back, baby! Back and acting better than ever as I farm some Pezziantes into the ground. So today they came out with a new patch notes, Blizzard for the reset, which happens every Tuesday if you didn't know. If you're not an avid WoW player, which that means your probably life is great if you aren't, but yeah. If you are, then your life is in pure depression, but it's okay, press on. So they made new changes. Well, when you say changes, I mean they barely did anything. So I'm going to go over what they did and explain what it could mean for PvP by the 42-time rank 1 best Paladin game to ever exist in all of life. So, unholy death cold damage is now increased by 70%, was 90%. Okay, so they nerfed death coil by 20%, which is like, unholy decay is already disgustingly broken, so it's not going to really make them any worse. But at least it's something. At least it's, whenever I see these changes, I'm like, this is literally going to do nothing to nerf the disgustingly broken class. But at least it's the little molecule of something to help. But, yeah. Oh, good, they're nerfing DHs. Thank God. Alright. Inertia damage bonus. I don't know what that means. They're falling out of a fucking skyscraper or something. Inertia. I don't know what that was, but it's nerfed by 6%. Good. Aslan Decree. Damage reduced by 20%. Still don't know what that is either. Is that the spiky thing that goes on the ground? I don't even know half these abilities. The Hunt initial and periodic damage reduced by 30%. Oh, that's big damn. And Krista with another $5 donation. Absolutely. Switch to... What did you just say to me, Christoph? I will curse you into the abyss. Don't you backtalk me, Linda. Don't you backtalk me, Edna. Go eat some more of the lunch lady's warts off her face, you sick peasant. The Hunt initial and periodic damage reduced by 30% was 20%. Okay, so it's reduced by 10 more percent. The Hunt is disgustingly broken. That should be reduced by another 20% or 90%. Throw greater damage reduced by 10%. Essence break damage bonus reduced to 50%. Ashes damage bonus. Oh, good, okay. Fell barrage damage. Did they even use Fell barrage? Big name. Okay, so DHs got nerfed a decent amount, but I still think they're going to be insanely good because all these things being nerfed by 10% need to be nerfed by like 90%. So, I mean, they'll still do unheal them. But, DHs are literally tripling people's damage. So nerfing their big damn abilities or nerfing their cooldowns by only 10% is not going to do that much. Like, nerfing the Hunt by 10%, it's still going to make them do insane damage. Like, I mean, at least it's something. Resto Druid. At least all these classes getting worse makes my class better. Well, somewhat. It depends. If classes that are good with Pally get nerfed, then it's bad, you know? Because if classes are really good with Pally, it lets Pally be able to win. You know, even if Pally is bad. Resto Druid, Light Bloom, periodic killing decreased by 12%. That's not even close to enough. Grove Guardians, they actually nerfed Resto Druids for once. But I mean, this is nothing. Light Bloom decreased by 12%. Light Bloom needs to be decreased healing by 250%. Grove Guardian Nourish healing decreased by 15%. Dude, every Nourish does like 3 times my Holy Shock. Nourish heals for like 66k on Resto Druid. When you Holy Shock as a Pally, it heals for like 20k. So nerfing by the way, this is their pet healing. The Grove Guardians, the little vegan Bellsprout that they come out of the ground. So they're only nerfing that by 15%. Dude. Oh my god. That should be nerfed by 200%. And Grove Guardian's health decreased by 66. I don't know if that's going to allow you to be able to kill the Trents, but I'm pretty sure it's not, seeing as the Trents are still going to have like 250k health probably. Pretty sure the Trents had like 600k health. So now they're just going to have 250k. It's still going to be impossible to kill them. So, I don't know. Maybe a really high DPS class to go kill them is probably not worth it. So Druids got nerfed a little bit, which is, like I said, good for Pally, but still not enough. Marksman Hunter. Oh, I'm praying that they nerf these things. Rapid fire damage increased? Bro, what? Damage increased by 20%? Rapid fire damage increased by 20%? Oh, so it is a nerf. Okay. Was 40%. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, what the? Rapid fire already took your entire health bar behind a pillar while you're in a coma. Thank God. Oh, my God. Yeah, that needs to be nerfed by 200%. Guardian of the Dream 4-piece now causes your next rapid fire to 40%. Additional bolts was 60%. Okay. Well, no one even had that yet, but arcane damage shot increased by 35%. So they buffed arcane shot, but they nerfed rapid fire. Tremere, they shouldn't buff anything about it, Marksman Hunters. Tremere shot damage. Okay, so they all. Oh my god, they only nerfed rapid fire by 20%, which is nothing. So they. Oh, so dude, Hunters might even be better. They have a 10% buff to arcane shot. Son of a piglet, man. Alright, so Paladins, mana regeneration now decreased by 25%. They nerfed Paladin! Mana regeneration now decreased by 25%, was 55%. They nerfed Paladin! What? Dude, is the Molest Tata reading that right? Dude, it's a mana regeneration now decreased by 20%, 5%. What the hell? Was 55% in PvP combat? The Maestro does not understand this. Me no understando. Gave you 30% more mana? I don't believe this. Well, they better have, because Paladin ran out of mana pressing Holy Shock in the starting room. Mana regeneration now decreased by 25%. Oh, so it was 55% decreased. Now it's 20. Dude, Blizzard is beyond delusional with this wording. Okay, so they gave us a 25% mana buff. I mean, they should have just took it all away. Like, why is mana nerfed at all when our mana is complete garbage to begin with? Alright, well, that's still not going to help our insanely bad healing, because they should have buffed Pally by like 50%, man. Like, our healing does nothing. They should have just reworked Pallies all together again. The thing is, I hate the way Paladin is. It's so boring, the way you just sit back and do absolutely nothing and just have to pay for a mana efficiency because you can't do anything else and you still lose on mana and you still lose in every way. You lose on cooldowns since your cooldowns don't do anything. You die through bop, you die through sack. Your bop gets purged immediately. You lose on mana because every other healer outmanages you. Holy Priest outmanages you. Disc Priest outmanages you. Resto Druid outmanages you. Every Druid thing outmanages you. Then you lose in every way. You can't even run in for CC because you don't do enough healing to actually be able to go across the map while you're healing. To go Hodge or blind or do whatever. So, I mean, at least they gave me something. They gave us something, you know. At least maybe you'll be able to throw one big damn judge because it sucks so much. That Pally mana is so bad that you literally cannot press big damn judge. You can't press your damaging abilities because it costs so much mana. So, hopefully, you'll be able to throw a couple of big damn judges because that's the only fun part of playing Pally. Priest increased damage of all abilities by 8%. What? Dude. Priests were already so broken. Dude. Mind Trauma's duration reduced to 15 seconds. No one knows what that is. Dude, why would they increase... Shadow Priests are disgusting. Well, Shadow Priest Warlock is going to be more disgusting then. Blast Wave now snares by 50%. Was 70%? Chrono Shift now increases movement speed by 25%. Oh shit! So Arcane Mages can't kite as good. Temporal Shield now heals for 60% of the damage. Oh, those are big nerfs to Arcane. They're pretty big nerfs. They won't be able to kite as good, and Temp Shield won't do. Well, the Temp Shield really isn't that great. Temp Shield is good, but that's not going to be that big of a nerf, I guess. Because it's hard to preempt the damage on Temp Shield. Really, Alter Time is their big heal, so nerfing Temp Shield isn't the biggest deal. Let's see. Ignite damage increased by 20%. What? Fire? What? What? Dude. Fire Mage Ignite damage was already insane. And Fireball damage was already insane. What? Dude, if you cast a Fireball, it did like 100k. If it crit. And that was without the new gear. With the new gear, it's probably like 150k. Scorch damage increased by 100%. Oh, dude, what the fuck? I mean, Scorch doesn't do any damage, so it doesn't matter that much, but 100% it maybe does do damage now. Glass cannon BB town now increases the damage of ignite. Dude, was 100%. And decrease. Oh, okay, so they nerfed the glass talent, PvP talent, but I mean, they overall buffed everything. That means they can get another PvP talent and decreases maximum health by 15%. 20%. Well, they definitely made up for it by increasing fireball damage by 30% overall. That's disgustingly broken. So I guess it balances out a little bit, but not really. I mean, they're still going to be insane. Okay, Fire Mage is going to be insane. Flurry damage increased by 20. Dude, stop buffing disgustingly broken mages, man. Frozen orb damage. In case you blizzard. Frozen orb. Why are you buffing frost mages? They're already pretty good. What? Frostbound PvP talent on increase. What? 80%. Have you ever seen them buff something by 80%? Like, what? They only nerf Pallies by 80%. Ice Lance damage increased by 35%. Was 15%. Alright, Frost Mages are going to be insane. Freezing. Dude, what the? Frozen. They buffed. Oh my god. Frost Mages are going to be insane. I gotta play with like a Fire Mage or a Frost Mage. I don't know. Frost Mage isn't. It's so boring to play with as a Pally, though. Rising Sun kick damage decreased by 36%. Decreased by 36%. So 16%. Ooh! Blackout kick teachings of the monastery. You're no monk. You didn't train with the League of Shadows. Damage decreased by 25%. Ooh! Tiger Palm damage increase. So they're nerfing away the crane. Oh, thank God. Ancient Teachings now transfers 200. Oh my god, thank God. Yes! They're nerfing that disgusting monk class. Now those bald panda monks will get farmed. That's it. The one thing Blizzard actually did good. Nerfed the disgusting way of the crane. Rogues, Kingsbane initial periodic damage reduced by 20%. Was 11%. Oh, so they're nerfing like the big dam from Kingsbane, the burst from Assassin Rogues. That's good. And Assassin Rogues are broken. Crack shot. Oh, these guys are really sketchy. Between the eyes now to dispatch the target for 50%. So it does 25% less damage, whatever that is. Performed perforated veins damage bonus reduced to 40%. Cormora's void damage reduced by 10%. Whatever that is, I'm glad. Less burst on sub rogues, that's good. It's got. Hopefully they're nerfing this shit. Lightning bolt now deals 67% increased damage. So they nerf they buff lightning bolt by like 25%, 22%. What are these numbers? 22%? Chain lightning, dude. Blizzard just picks a random number and hope it goes okay, and it never does. Chain lightning now increase. The thing is, you never really use lightning bolt unless you're doing. Dude, the thing about that is, Ellies are going to start going one-shot Ellie, and I don't want to deal with that. Chain lightning now deals 15%. Ice Fury damage is now increased by 85%. Volcanic Surge now increases the damage of chain lightning. Huh. I mean, so they basically just buffed Ellies by a lot. I just hope Ellies don't run the one-shot lightning bolt. That'll be awful. Because I did see the self-play Ellie who literally just backpedaled around in Ghost Wolf and did absolutely nothing until his lightning bolt thing was back up. I hate scum who take advantage of scum like that, you know? Dude, this cinematic was the worst cinematic in history. Like, holy shit. No, do you know a single person who's actually went back and watched the cinematic? Actually the worst cinematic of all time. I know. Who wants to watch this bald stone figure trying to have sex with himself? So annoying. But anyways, yep. Those are the class tuning. So what I think this is going to do to PvP is, at least hopefully Pally will have somewhat of a spot. The problem is all the classes right now just don't go good with Pally, but maybe because of the Fire Mage buffs, you'll be able to play Fire Mage Assass That actually could be maybe good. I don't know how that's going to fare into Resto Druids and stuff still. But I don't know. Into mages, it's so hard. It's so hard to heal mages of the Pally, so we'll see. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have big teats, make sure to hit that button with your teats. Make sure to send the most of your donations in this time of absolute need on this heroic mice mask. And the maestro never gives up.